Hello everybody, my name is Peter. Welcome back to Crossbow Pete. Sorry it's been well over a month, I think, thereabouts. Today it's going to be like an experiment. The video could be cacked, they always are, but it's pretty much, I've wanted to do it for ages, and I thought, why not today? It's quite warm, quite sweaty, the ground's quite damp, which is good, because the fire extinguisher kind of gives it away. I've kind of made my own flame arrows, and it may not work, but it might. So, pretty much, I'm using this one as a reference to show you how I've done it. Pretty much all I've done is got rags and I've cut them into strips. You get your bolt, arrow, whatever you want, and all you're doing is you're just wrapping it round the tip as neatly as you can. This is just a rough. So you're wrapping it round, and then to keep it tight, I'm pretty much just using a cable tie. Might not be ideal, but it may work. But that's the principle of it. So I have a old one here, just to see what happens, just to pretty much show you. There is water dotted about everywhere, so if it does go wrong, I can put it out. I have obviously fire extinguisher, I have water. The flame fuel, let's say, is pretty much just brake flame. Why not? It's the most flammable substance I've kind of got. But if it does go wrong, the target I'm going to shoot at, just as a guide, as an experiment, has, it's obviously foam, which will probably melt. Touch it. I've got a steel, say about 3 millimeters of steel behind that. So if they do go, they're not going to go all the way through and set fire to where I'm at, because it's the last thing I kind of want. So hopefully they'll go into the foam and hit the metal, stop dead, and after each shot, I'll put it out. I can't say any fairer than that. I've got 5 for each. I'm using the bow and I'm using the crossbow. I'm kind of hoping that the crossbow isn't strong enough to penetrate the steel. We'll shall find out. So, to pretty much give you an idea on if it works, because I've never tested it, I'm going to try it now. Yeah, not the smartest thing I've ever done, but let's find out if I set fire to myself. So ideally, when I set this alight, because this is going to be moving with some speed, round about 200 feet per second maybe, I'm gonna, so that's lit. So ideally, it doesn't go out. So it works. It does go out. That's good. That's good. But it's a principle of it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. I think it all comes down to how much of that I spray on it. Now, I don't want to set fire to everything, or myself, but that's a risk I'm willing to take for you lot. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the first thing I'm going to shoot at, and then move us into a position where you obviously can see me act like a tit on the internet and basically set fire to myself. So, let's move you into position. Right, so I've got my gloves, got my fuel, got my first arrow, and I've got my bow. So, if I'm going to be quite close to it because I need to run to the target to put it out. So, it may work, it may not. I've got my gloves. I'm so flammable though because I'm so fluffy. Fluffy. I'm quite flammable. So yeah, let's see what happens. Right, so pretty much what I'm doing is I am gonna. This is gonna be interesting. How am I gonna do this? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna lock this in place. Got a fly in my glove. That might help. Right. Oh my god. The things I do for YouTube. Right. Oh. Where the proof is in the pudding, innit? Woo! Well, that's definitely a lit look. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, risky. Things I do. Woo! It works, but it kind of goes out before it hits the target, and well, I think we should try that again because I think the sliding. Oh, it's so hot. I am so sweaty. But it is life. Right. Ah, I'm melting here. And that's not because of the fire. Right. Whew. Should we try that again? I think we should. Bit more fuel there. Light. Wolf. Fire. Oh, let it simmer a bit. Warm. Anybody got any sausages? Right. Should we try this again, everybody? Yes. Singy. Singy. Burn me glove a bit. So, right. So, there's one. We know it works. Try a different one. This time I'm going to put even more on it. Right. Because it's safe enough. I say it's safe, but you know what I mean. Yeah, dredge it. Tell you what, if I take that glove off. Whew. Whoa. Fire. 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 It's class how they go out before it hits us. Kind of not ideal, but I think it's just because they're moving too quickly. Oh well. I can feel the heat off it. And it sticks. Grab them. It's fun. Wrench it. Right. Oh, don't you just love fire? Right. Right. Fire. Oof. Not out of board out. So, it's because they move. As you can see, they move. See how they move? So I need to come up with another principle on how I can do it. They move. Why do they move? I know they move when they hit the target, but oh god, that's warm. Oh, that's warm. Right. Maybe if it's there, maybe, 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 maybe. What's warm? Woof. That's about me hand. That. Oh, that's a lid. That one. Good. Right. I can stand here. You'll be able to see. Look. Look at that. That one's still alive, I think. Ah. Um. Wait. Let's wet that one actually. Ah, it's actually. It's this one's melted me arrow. Look. So I'm sweating bullets. Look at that. Oh well. So it worked at least to a point. We tried again. I think we should because regardless on what happens, it's fun anyway. Ah. So I need to come up with another idea to get it to work. Now, I think it's because these are um, show you what it's called. They are like practice tips, so they're not like grooved or sharp enough to bite onto that material. But hey, oh, I've always wanted to do it, so I'll do it. I wanted to do it, so I do it. Oh, oh, it keeps sliding. Now, so they do set a light, which you thought you knew they would because they're using that and it's like a material. So yes, they would set a light. I just need to find a way on keeping them alight when I'm shooting. So if you have any ideas on how I could do it, please leave us a comment on how I could do it. Or if you've done it before, then you can get an idea on how I'll be able to do it. So, what we're going to do now then, because I know it works, is I'm going to take my gloves off because I like to live dangerously. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back. Got it warm here, right? Put this back, and I'm going to use this. I want to see if it works or not. This is going to be a bit weird because the bolt goes quite close to this. It may melt this, it may not. It's so warm today. Right. Oh, yeah. I don't think this will work because this goes a damn sight quicker than a bow does. So, come on, why are you all in a knot? You're all in a knot. Right. Oh, maybe that way around. It's been a while. I wouldn't care. I like this crossbow. I don't want to melt it. Right, that's that cocked. This is going to be an interesting one. Like I see, I've got water and fire extinguishers on standby. Oh. Loading her up. Oh, you see how it like sticks up? So it may miss the target, it may go over there somewhere and set fire to whatever, but this is risky. Very risky, because I've got rubber bumps here. I've got that's going to melt them. Right. Not looking forward to this at all. The poor crossbow, but never mind. Shits and giggles, right? It's on fire. Let's see what it does. Woo! Fire in. 3, 2, 1. Still on fire. Right. So, the steel did its job by stopping the ball. But I think it went it went out before it hit the target. Bit rattly, that one. I don't think that works. But like I say, it is just an experiment. I've never tried them until now, but I wanted to show you guys how sometimes things work, sometimes things don't. So, I'm going to cock this one again and try it again. So, maybe I need to come up with another idea on how to attach the material I'm burning to the bolt and arrows. Maybe. I don't know how they did it back in the day. I mean, maybe I'm using the wrong kind of flammable substance. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me and maybe I'm just rubbish. Oh, like that. Maybe if I use more, but I don't want to like overkill it. Do you know what I mean? That's quite a lot I've put on there, like. That is quite a lot. Whew. As you can see, she's on fire. Let's crack on. Ooh, melting. Ah, right, that's out. It's so warm in here. Don't even know why I'm wearing glasses for. No need to wear glasses today. Uh, well, it kind of went me. Bent me, bent me, oh, at least we know the steel's doing its job. It's actually stopping these going through it. But I don't think it works. Hasn't half distorted that one. Jesus. Ah, I am so sweaty. It's like, so me bringing that water was for nothing, basically. So it didn't work. It didn't work. Maybe I need to try a different fuel. Maybe if I put them in petrol, maybe that might work. It's worth a try though, putting them in petrol. Or if there's anything you can think of, let us know in the comments as to what I could use as a fuel, and then I can try it again. By all means, if you want to leave a comment as well on what you want me to shoot at with flaming bolts or arrows or anything like that, let me know. Anything that might go with a canny pop, like deodorant cans, things like that. But ideally, it hasn't worked. Damn, bit of a wasted video, really, isn't it? So, on that note, then I'm gonna leave yous because it didn't work, and it's pointless me wasting more of your time by doing it again when it doesn't work. Um, so I'm going to try and do some slow-mo shots, and I'm going to put them on probably at the back end of this video, and then you'll probably get a better idea on when it leaves. It kind of puts itself out, or it might look cool. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching Crossbow Pete. Sorry it wasn't the best video today, but hey ho, I just wanted to see if it worked, and it didn't. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Peter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.